Most chilling things ever found by deep sea divers, part 1. If you're excited for this video, stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Action a Reaction. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So without any further ado, let's hop right into today's video.
Deep sea diving is certainly a skill which requires nerves of steel, for you never know what you might come across in
Yes,
the
what will you...
of the sea.
It's quite scary down there, I think.
Untold artifacts and history since time immemorial. This is the reason why curious men and women have been trying to unravel its mysteries that have been locked away for thousands of years. Today we'll be exploring the 14 most chilling things ever to be found by deep-sea divers, and it's a sight which will strike fear amongst the faint of heart.
Who's scared of sharks? Because I'm really scared of sharks.
Smash the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more amazing content. Number 14. Underwater Missile Silo. In all movies and video games, abandoned nuclear bunkers look more or less the same, and they all seem frightening. Terrible black and yellow signs on the walls, huge doors and a deadly silence. Now imagine all this, but in real life.
Yo.
3.5 meters underwater.
3.5 meters.
Extreme diving, you can visit this place in Washington. It's the partially flooded Titan missile silo. It was designed to launch nuclear missiles, but now there are
missiles
left. The facility is built to withstand a huge
I don't know.
explosion. Maybe swimming here is more frightening than playing stalker alone at home in the dark. Would you dive here?
Would you dive here? Comment down
Ghosts
below.
of War. One of the scariest military underwater cemeteries is located at the bottom of Chuuk Lagoon in Micronesia.
Chuuk Lagoon.
More than 50 ships are buried here along with the remains of different planes. All of them ended up in this place as a result of a terrible battle during World War II. The lagoon was used by the Japanese troops as a naval base, and on February 17, 1944, the United States dealt it a devastating blow. Air and submarine attacks continued for 2 days, killing more than 1,000 people, destroying 13 warships and 32 merchant ships, and shooting down 270 planes.
270 planes.
But we would not risk going inside, since the bodies of some soldiers have never been recovered. This is probably one watery grave which will remain undisturbed for years to come. Number 12.
Scary ship.
Fancy yourself a sunken treasure? Well,
Treasure.
explorers found a ship full of gold and silver coins at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. But it doesn't end there.
Doesn't end there.
In addition to the jewels, the bodies of more than 800 sailors are inside the ship Mars, so the treasure is literally protected by skeletons. By the way, the wooden ship sank as a result of the explosion of the cannons on the deck in 1564, but it's still in really good shape. Surprising, right? According to legend, a ghost rose from among the depths of the sea to protect the ship from being detected, but a few years ago scientists found it. Just imagine all the treasure that was locked away for close to 500 years.
500 years.
Number 11. Gnomes in the lake. Forget about giant octopuses, Cthulhu and megalodons. Simple objects at the bottom of the ocean look much creepier. Look at what a group of divers in Loch Fyne in Scotland have discovered at a depth of 30 meters. Garden gnomes.
30 meters down, garden gnomes.
As an incredible coincidence. But where did this collection come from? Most of these figures have been underwater for years, but one figure looks new. Apparently the owner added it recently.
Oh.
Not far from this place there's another lake, Loch Ness, where the very
Loch
famous
Ness.
Loch Ness monster lives. Maybe Nessie has something to do with this. Number 10. Sunken City.
Sunken
Our next
City.
stop is China. If you feel uncomfortable walking alone on a deserted street at night, diving into an artificial lake in Zhejiang province will scare you even more. At a depth of 40 meters, there's a huge city about 1,400 years old. Although it's not the famous Atlantis, the impression caused by this
400
place
years
is
old city.
remarkable.
Oh.
Imagine yourself among the ancient temples, walls with reliefs and paved roads, and not a single living soul around. Until the middle of the 20th century, the city of Xicheng, also known as Lion City, was located on the surface. But in 1959, the authorities decided to flood it for the construction of a new power plant. Surprisingly, after so many years, even the wooden structures are still standing. It's truly a world where time stood still. Number 9. Alien in Russia. Imagine you finally decide to practice diving. You're a little nervous at first and it's difficult to navigate in the muddy water, and suddenly you're staring head-on with a huge xenomorph. Most likely you'll be swimming out at a frenzied speed while hoping to survive this ordeal. However, divers in the Russian city of Anapa decided that a 3-meter copy of an alien at the bottom of the Black Sea is a great way to entertain tourists. The divers created it themselves using thousands of details and installed it with a crane. According to them, the sculpture of the alien monster will help tourists remember the visit for life.
So guys, that was end of part 1. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit the sub, like and bell button down below to be notified whenever I post any new content. So part 2 will be up soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.